Alright, let's see. Am I streaming? Yes. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep doing what I did tomorrow, what I was doing tomorrow, which is making a web scraper of the Gemini, I don't know, Gemini web, or however they call it, in Rust. And the first thing I'm gonna do is stop being retarded and, well, I mean, I knew it would be hard to like make a graph thingy in Rust, but a graph implementation in Rust, but apparently it is hard for me because I'm stupid, so let's just use a library and save that code up somewhere else, because later I will want to have this. Okay. That's funny, you cannot hear the ambulance passing by. The noise reduction is pretty good. So what I looked at it, I looked it up yesterday. I did just a Rust graph, and apparently there is a graph lib, which is, well, basically just exactly what I want. I just mute a mutable graph, and then add vertex, and then add edge, and then you can, I guess, fetch an ID, which is, what I want. So yeah, let's do that. Graph lib. Is it like stable, kinda? I mean, I don't know. Can I see the number of stars on GitHub? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter for like a small pet project like I'm doing. Yeah, sure. Who cares? So cargo add graph lib feature dot no stds bench. Oh, they list the features when you add it. Okay, that's nice. So if I do cargo add Tokyo features bytefs. Ah, I see. Okay, that makes sense. Is there a way to cargo bench pull check clean clippy config doc fetch fix? Alright, I'm getting distracted, but it doesn't matter. So use graph lib graph. Use graph lib graph. And so it's not insert node, it is add. Well, here it is add vertex, like so. Yeah. And here it is also add vertex, and here it is add edge. And I guess they want like something like this. Vertex ID, vertex ID. Add two vertices to the graph. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, that's quite weird. So add vertex one. No, it's usize, but can't I just make it whatever the hell I want? Like, what if I want a graph of string? That's already what I have, I guess. Expected vertex ID. Let's place vertex ID, like so. Let vertex ID is equal to this. So I guess the vertex ID is just a special thingy, and it's not like directly the string. It's like some kind of, how do you say, pointer, but I mean not like an address pointer, but let's say a handle. And so we just do base vertex ID, and here we do vertex ID. And I'm guessing it needs to be this. And this returns a graph error. So we can just do this. Is not satisfied. I don't know, unwrap. And I could put that on one line. Let's see. Alright, that is unfucking readable. That is unreadable. And it did say that it had like a dot feature. How can I use that? Dot graph. I mean, I'm guessing it's something to generate like a dot something. Is there a better way to display the thing? Main set graph. So new add edge label. Oh, that's nice. Add edge with weight, add vertex label. Okay, that I could use, I guess. Maybe, not sure. Capacity, DFS, Dijkstra, edge count, edges, fetch, mute. I wonder if you can use like Dijkstra or A star on like a graph for the web. I mean, okay, of course you can use it, but would it be useful? I don't know. Like the shortest path from one page to the other. Fetch mute, fold, as edge, neighbors, click map, neighbors. Remove, reserve, obtain roots, roots count, tips, vertices. Root, vertices on the graph. Ah, ok. Wait with capacity. Clone, debug, default, sensing, and pin. Any on, zip. Wonder how this works. Because I think it would be really nice to debug, to have like a visualization of the graph. And so dot graph takes a name, and a graph, a new, it just takes a graph and a name, which is just a string. Okay. And yeah, is that it? Just how do you draw this? I'm getting confused. GraphLib. Let's see. GraphLib. The colored group thing. Yeah. Okay. Guess I'm following it. Getting confused. No, that's not the one. That's not the one. GraphLib. GraphLib. Rust, is there like a Rust thingy? Rust. Simple but powerful graphing library form. I'm guessing it's that one. Okay, it's not popular at all. And it's 5 years old as well, that's not great. And so does it like iterators? Edge, graph, lib, macros. Vertex ID. Examples. Let's see, dot. Yeah, that's what I want. So create a file, dot, okay, create some random graph. Then added vertex label, sure, whatever. Ah, it's a method on the graph itself, okay. 2 dots. Yes, okay, and it renders it to somewhere. And output can be anything that is writable. Okay, so can I do at the end instead of printing it? Can I do graph 2 dots? Doesn't work. I guess I need an cargo decimal. I need version is this and features is dot, if I remember correctly. Like so. Cannot find value default label in this scope. What? So add graph lib. No std as bench. Default label. Is it fortunate? What is default label? Yeah, it's true. Where is this coming from? There like is there a way to search? Default label. This is just how. Add a default label variable to fix compilation error. Edition, default features. Do I need to install like dot as well? I thought this would maybe be installed by default. Wait, no, that's the dependencies of this library, so should be installed, I guess. Lib, create. Okay, sure. Et graphlib version feature no std. Why wouldn't you want to have STDs? That's the best thing in life. No STD. Let's see. Okay. Is there by any chance graph? There a better library? Pet graph. Okay, this is a lot more popular at least. Where is the documentation? Graph data structure library, good enough. Node index and graph. So undirected graph, okay, that's fine. From edges. Is there just... I just want a simple way to like update edge to like insert. Can I insert easily? Add node. Okay, I just add a bunch of nodes. Extend with edges. I can, yeah. Okay, that seems add edge, add node. Okay, good enough. That's all I need. Okay. Okay, let's use pet graph instead. And is there like a way to do like yes, dot with config this, and it outputs something that I can visualize with GraphViz, which is what I want. So cargo, can I do maybe and keep it there, and then remove graph_lib, and then all this does is what I just did apparently. Cargo add pet graph. Yes. Do I need to generate quick check? Serde unstable. So I guess it has dot support by default. Does this compile? Yes, of course it does not because I don't have graph_lib. So use pet graph. I mean, I guess it's just graph. But I need a directed graph, so it's this. And so, okay, and it's a graph of missing generic. So this takes... okay, so it's directed. Default IX, okay. So node and edge. And so in the example it does... What is the Gemini protocol? Maybe I missed your message. Gemini protocol is an alternative to the HTTP protocol. It's like a very minimalistic version of HTTP, where basically you can kind of only do GET requests, and yeah, it's to create like an alternative to the modern web, which is very minimal and small and simple. And for example, here is Amphora, which is a web browser for Gemini. And here you can see that's a Gemini web page. And you can navigate, go to other links, and then to other links. And let's say I want it in French. I go to another link. And again and again and again, and so on and so on. And that's how you navigate it. So yeah. Forgot how you can navigate. Yeah, I forgot what a search engine is called for Gemini, but yeah. And I mean, yeah, it's quite cool to explore, to be honest. There's some interesting pages on there. There's also some just weird pages, but like, yeah, that's to be expected from like a small community project like this. So it wants it like this, and so it's not add vertex, it's add node. Okay, so that works. So add node here as well. And then I was here, add node. Add a node, also called vertex, with associated data weight to the graph. This returns a node index, and here it takes two node index. Okay. But like, I don't give a shit about the weight, and the weight can always be 1. But I do want to have a, like, some kind of a label to the node. Node. Let's see. Node ID, node bound, node bound, node bound, node count, node weight, node indices, node weights, node references, node weight mut, node identifiers. Yeah, that's add node. Add node with capacity, with nodes. Remove node, retain node, include node. Next node. Method add node. Yeah, that is kind of strange. So add node, add node. Okay, that's weird because it calls it a weight, but here it's like the label. So, okay, good enough. Good enough, good enough. And so here I can just have this and this. Maybe? Isn't it add edge? Provide the argument. So this takes a graph, A, B, and then the weight. Panix if... Okay. This runs. Yes. And then how do I make a dot representation of this? It's there, I think. I have to import this. Nope. Yes, I know it's a bad place to use, but who cares? I just want to see if it works. Then dot with... So... just like this. Dot with config. And then MST. Why did you call it MST? We already have STD. MST is like STD in French. Why? Ah, minimum spanning tree, okay. Not sure, whatever. Graph. Then config. Edge. Edge no label. Sure. No label. Like so. Okay, seems like... I mean, it will be like, since I don't do it recursively for now, it will only be like a star dot thingy. Can I rate it to std error? And like I do 2 redirected to like 2. Okay, but okay, I don't want to do this actually. Where is print this guy? And we don't do, just do this to dot t png and .png. Wonder if that works. And active .png. Let's see. Oof, that is not hard. Okay, this is quite hard to read, but it does seem correct. It does seem correct. Yes. I should probably trim the first thing I'm gonna do is ignore the HTTPS or HTTP. I mean, basically only keep the Gemini ones to keep it simple. Let's see. So URL parse if URL scheme is different than Gemini. It prints is not a Gemini URL skipping, and it is like so. And we do continue. Yes, I forgot to have the label. Sure, I'll add the label later. Okay. Can I please stop this so that you stop annoying me? Up. Yeah, it will basically be the same, but without the only the Gemini ones. Yeah. And then I think I should do yeah, I mean I could trim off the Gemini protocol in there, but don't care that much. Okay, but now I just need to do it recursively, I guess. Yeah. Yep. Charge my phone. Alright. So, I guess I'm gonna put all this in a function. I mean, at least this. So that I can make it go away, who cares? I just need visit URL, and it takes just a URL, which is a string. Actually, a URL should be just a URL from the URL lib. It will make things simpler. And then it will take a graph, which should be a mutable reference to a graph. of type nothing. And as far as I know, this is it. And maybe a depth. Because maybe we don't want to go... we don't want to explore too far. And this is just use size. And it returns... I don't know, I guess some kind of result. Can I just return result? Yeah, let's just return the exact same thing as the main. Dynamic error, like so. Implicit return of this, okay. Okay. Oops. Do a little cleanup and yeah, I don't know what is. Yeah, good enough. So connector builder. I guess the only thing I need is this. Wonder if I need all this every time or if I only need it once. But I guess this doesn't take much time and I don't care that much, so yeah, it's fine for now. Let's move all of this here. To string, yes, yes, yes. So this is only in the main base URL. So I'm guessing I need to do URL to string, and then I need to push. But that's like a mutable thing. Can I concat? Does plus work? It does, okay. So I do this, and can I do this encode? Escape Unicode, to lowercase to ASCII, bytes, where the bytes, as bytes, yeah, that's what I want. Okay, as bytes. So I just do this. Let's keep that old one there. Okay. Let's do a little log visiting this. Okay. So response, read to string. Is there like read to string read? Yeah. I guess there is no read line, but is there like a read iterator or something? Ah, whatever. Whatever. The pages are very small. Can we do for Can we do response lines, and then we do filter line. Line starts with this. Oops. And there is a filter map, actually. I wonder what this does. Creates an iterator that both filters and maps. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Let me see an example. And it's... What is the expected function for this? Rust filter map. There. So the function returns an option. Okay. And I'm guessing like, yeah, okay. So filter map. How do I... Is there like a trim start matches? Is there like a trim that returns an option? Apparently not. Remove. Splitter, split match, get mute, replace. Oh. Rust, trim, that returns option. Let's see if there is a built-in function. Allocate a new string. Yeah, okay, well. Strip prefix. Strip prefix, what is strip prefix? Returns the... oh, yeah, okay, that's what I want. Splice. Prefix is removed. If the returns the substring after the prefix verb in some, unlike this method reforms exactly once. If the string does not start with prefix, is returned not. Okay, this is exactly what I want. So strip prefix, which is this. And can I map an option? That would be nice. Can I map an option with... I don't know, it will be... So strip prefix, and can I map this? This is a URL, and I want this to be... I want this to be trimmed. Yeah. Mismatch, close, delimiter, bb. What is this? Okay. Go to this. What the fuck does Kurt mean? It's like Kurt Cobain. Dry. I see. What was I doing? Yeah, mapping stuff. I want to trim and then I want to split once and then do this kind of thingy. But I guess let's put this on multiple lines maybe. And so call it U, but whatever. This, I mean, I will format it later after, but okay. So I want to trim it and then I want this whole thingy. So I want U trim and then split once, and then it's U. I could do like U replace. Since I want to handle tabs as well, I realized that a very simple way of doing that is just replace just tabs by a space. Yeah, and so I have the URL, the label. Then I have this weird thingy. And this is not base, this is just URL. Actually, let's just call this let's just call this. So this is the URL we want to visit. This is the adjacent URL. That's a bit more work to type, but good enough. Just, yeah, here it's a local variable, so it's okay. Let's keep it as base URL to distinguish between the two of them. And here, I don't know. I guess I can map it like this, but I don't know. Nesting it just makes it more confusing, and it's not really necessary. I don't know if this has any performance impact, but I think I can just do this, and it's a bit cleaner. Clearer, at least. So we don't need this anymore. And so this is adjacent URL. don't really understand how that could be a parsing error, so let's just unwrap it. And this is a JSON URL. And I don't need to do this anymore. And this is base URL, and this is also base URL. Okay, so I'm cutting the response into lines, then stripping and only keeping the links. Then I'm doing like a split once thingy. Then I parse the URL. Doom. So trim replace split once unwrap, yes, 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 yes. Then I parse it, and if it's a relative URL, I just join it. Yeah, okay. Relative URL without base. Then I panic, which is not great, because that means if some guy made a typo, I'm fucked. But for now, it's okay-ish. Can I just say this is okay? Like wrap this in an okay. And otherwise I just... How can I catch all the other errors? Can I just do this? Yeah, I can, okay. Can I do... Can I do... Can I do... Okay, so I have a bunch of errors. Then after, so that's the parsing basically done. And I think I want... Hey bro, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Trying to make a web scraper to create a search engine database right now. And so I've managed to scrape one page, but now I want to do it recursively so that I build a graph of sites that are connected to each other. And I'm doing it on I'm not doing this on the modern web because that would be extremely painful with a shit ton of JavaScript getting blocked all the time and I don't know, just I would have to use a Selenium or a headless web browser, which is extremely complex. So instead I'm just doing this on the Gemini space, which is a minimal version of the internet, to make it simpler and more educational, maybe. Yeah, at least for myself. So yeah, and I'm renting this in Rust because why not? Because why not? And so right now I'm trying to make a recursive function. So this is the parsing. Then I think I want to do just if let's error. Do we have career options in web dev if we are not from tech background but learn skills after having non-tech degree? I don't know, I've never done web dev professionally, but I would assume so. I think it's web dev is probably the easiest field to get into in the tech world. I would guess. Like low end web dev, it's probably the easiest to get into. But I don't know, I might be wrong, but judging by your name, you're maybe from India, I guess. Akshat. So yeah, I don't know how the job market is there. Yes, damn, I'm good. I can recognize Indian names now. Let's go. So yeah, I'm not sure how the job market is in India, but yeah. But if you're looking for a really low-end web dev kind of thing, you're gonna end up doing what's it called again? Allez, the most used ORM. How is it called? WordPress. Yeah, you're just gonna end up doing WordPress, and I don't really know. I mean, I've used WordPress quickly to set up quickly set up family websites and so on. And yeah, there isn't much programming involved, at least for a basic setup. But still, for an advanced setup, I guess a lot of it is still not really programming. So I'm not sure. But yeah, your question was, do I have career option if I don't have a tech background? Yes, definitely. I think if you just follow some courses and especially make a portfolio of just websites that you created, I think 3 or 4 little websites, and just yeah, and just put that on your CV, put that you're curious and so on. And I've heard that in India the tech interviews are a lot more traditional than here. Here they give you more. I mean, nowadays they give you more practical challenges to do. So literally build a website that is as close to real life as possible. But in India, I've heard it's more can you do a binary tree? Can you do a quick sort and stuff like that? I might be wrong, but that's what people have told me. So maybe brush up on those topics as well. But yeah, definitely seems possible. I mean, I might be the best example of that. I didn't even finish high school and I have a tech job. Or at least I had, so I've had a tech job for 2.5 years. And yeah, it's pretty good field to not have a degree in. So if there is an error of any kind, adjacent URL, I guess it's another filter map actually. Filter map. Because at the end, in the end, we want to return like sum. We want to return sum. And here we want to actually just do a little log and do print ln error parsing this URL. Let's do like, yeah, little quotes. Oops. And let's make 0 visible. And so this is adjacent URL and e. And then we return none. Oof, did I made? And in the end, I just need this to be returned, and I just need this to be there. Result doesn't implement FMT display. Really? Oh, okay. Yes, I need this. Oh, okay. That's nice. That is nice. And can I use this, like this syntax? Yes, that's nice. Okay, can I use it there as well, by any chance? No, okay. Can I? Oops. No, I cannot. Alright. Will you make this stream available after it ends? Really want to rewatch to see more on Rust programming. Yeah, of course. All my streams are available after. If you just go on the live tab of my YouTube channel. Yeah, I never delete them. So yeah, that will be available. Okay, that works. So I just do a little log and so on and so on. And I have 2 filter maps, which is a bit stupid. So I guess I should just have this and do let you like this. And can I use a question mark operator on an option? Like this is an L. Oh yes, I can. That's nice. Okay, so only one filter map, which is nice. Actually, the filter map is starting to grow on me, you know? Like if you have a for loop where you do a bunch of continues and like there is an exception somewhere, like here there was an exception. Filter map is actually nice. By the way, I love your advanced advanced playlist. Really expand my knowledge. Thank you for the content. No problem. I'm really happy it served you and increased your C knowledge. So filter map, yes, I should rename this to because U is not a really great name. Let's just keep a full name for this and do like just override the variable. I think it's good enough. It's still a line. And actually, since our code properly. Since this is this way, we can probably do it this way. Yes, okay. Can we format it so it puts it on multiple lines? Okay. So yeah, this looks readable to me. So we split it into two lines, then filter map, then strip prefix, trim, replace, split once. We give it a default value. We handle some edge cases. Alright, yeah. Okay. Cannot find response in this scope. What? What do you mean cannot find response in this scope? Okay, no, it was just a fluke. Match URL parse. Okay, so in the end, after this, I have a bunch of parsed URLs. Then I can I do if yeah, I guess I can do it here, like if URL scheme is different than Gemini. Up, we do again println whatever this was URL like so, and we return none. Otherwise, we do some URL. Yeah, that still works, I think, but now we only have the Gemini URLs. So that's this taken care of, and now we just need to add the nodes and add an edge. And we need to do this as well. So we have the base URL. I'm gonna start adding some comments. Connect. Setup SSL. Connect to URL and query the Gemini page. Okay. Parse the response for links, parse links and the response. Actually, I should to do check if response contains error. Like before actually assuming that it's a web like a Gemini page. Um, okay. So filter map, yes, that's good. And then for each of those, I just do this, I guess. So after the filter map, I just do a map that has, I don't know, JSON URL. Just something there. Like so, and this is adjacent URL to string clone. Do I really need to clone it? I don't think so. Base vertex ID that I need to add. Which is this guy. And again, don't need to clone it. Don't think, at least. Okay, this seems to work. Yeah, filter map, then map. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. Can I format it once more? Yeah, still readable in my opinion. I wonder if you can create option from. Can you create an option from a boolean from iter clone from like true? First option from boolean. Yeah, that's kind of what I have. That's even a weirder way to do it with a match, but okay. You can use bool then. Ooh, that's cool. Okay, so there is then. Use then sum and pass a value directly instead of creating closure. Then sum. Okay. Okay, let's do that. So can I just have. Ah, yes, but it's unfortunate because I wouldn't have like a log, but at least I guess it's not the end of the world. So can I just do then sum? Yeah, let's see. Guess that would still work. Okay, yeah. So okay, like I'm doing a bit of code golf, but I think it's okay. I've never done a code golf competition actually. I should do it. Should try it sometimes. It seems fun. Yes. Then that works. Ah, yes, I have to take into account the depth actually. So if, I mean, that's rather simple. If depth is equal to 0, we just return. Oops, like so. Return, okay, like so. Yes. Have you ever tried NixOS? Nope, never tried it. I mean, I kind of know what it is. Like, it's an operating system that has like built-in virtual environments, as far as I understand. So that seems cool, but no, I've never tried it. So add edge and so on and so on. But what I also need to do after I add the edge is do a recursive call to visit URL. Hacker mode is on. Yes. Definitely. Sure. Like, I can do like... Yes, that's hacker mode. That's retarded child mode. Visit URL off, and now it is adjacent URL becomes the new base URL. The graph is still the graph. The depth is just depth -1. And can I do this actually? Yeah, no, I cannot. Hmm. Can I do this? And then can I flatten all the response? Is there like a flatten? How does flatten work? I don't know. Like, if I just run it like that, do I have an error? I do have an error, but not for that. So I'm guessing I can't flatten results. And can I just, yeah, return that directly then? Mismatch type expected result found flatten map filter map. Yeah, okay, I see. And that's just an iterator, like it doesn't actually run anything. How does it? Not sure. Not sure. Is there a way to collect? I don't know. Collect into a result of any kind. Can do that. Partly I can. What if I remove all this? Because now it's in the... I don't need this, I think. I don't think. Can I do visit URL base URL, then mix graph, then depth is gonna be, I don't know, 10? Let's make it 2 for now, for debugging purposes. Like so. Where is the error? Considering allowing create a long-lived value. The borrowing value is freed at the end of this statement, borrowed later. Oh, okay. I see. Let's line is equal to this. Yeah. Does that work? Ah, yes, because I borrow it here. Okay, I see. I see. Does that work though? So trim, then replace this. Fuck, even if I put my forearm in front, you can really hear me cough. It's unfortunate. Okay. Result that must be used. Yes, I forgot to this. Can I still run it? Okay, so I'm visiting a bunch of things. Oof, the graph looks like a mess. Okay, let me just. How can I make this look better? And also, for now, it's only make world, and but I mean, yeah, like those don't work. Actually, this check I can do it above. Hmm. That's strange. I thought like this would prevent me from trying to visit the HTTPS website. Hmm. Then some. Return some if the bool is true or none otherwise. Arguments passed to then some are eagerly evaluated. If you are passing the result of a function call, it's recommended to use then, which is lazily evaluated. Okay, but I don't care about lazy evaluation, so then some is fine. And also it didn't go to a depth of 2. Graph is too large for Cairo renderer scaling by 1. So it goes there, does -1. How about a depth of 3? I don't care about the dot rendering, I just want to see which one are visited. Okay, that's better. Still don't understand why the HTTPS are taken into account. Okay. Damn, this takes a really long time. Is this really a depth of 3? Hmm. Feel like I've seen this one quite a lot. Maybe I should not try to visit stuff that I've already visited. Yeah, this one I've seen. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna need some like async await, synchronous IO, because this already takes 1 minute to do. But yeah, there is a even with a depth of 3, there is a lot. That's good to know. By the way, I'm really surprised that this works. I mean, no, I'm not surprised that you can convert an iterator of results to a result of iterators. But it's neat that the Haskell, the stuff I learned in Haskell also work in Rust. Uh, Okay. So this seems to work as well. So can I do graph contains edge, node map clear, reverse capacity neighbors find edges, node count, update edge, clear edges, node weight, node indices, node weights, reserve nodes, reserve edge, shrink to fit, contain edge, into index, smooth, node weight, smooth, into nodes edge. Edge is connecting, neighbor directed. Is there a way just to know if a node is in the graph? All items, graph, capacity clear, contains edge. Node indices, node weights, next edge, first edge, into nodes edge, clear edges, capacity, reserve nodes, reserve edges, shrink to fit nodes. There is a filter map as well here. Kind of cool. I wonder if async IO will work with a shared reference. I guess it will. I just have to, like, since the code that modifies this reference is not asynchronous. And yeah, asynchronous actually, I'm getting confused because async IO has nothing to do with like multiple stuff trying to use a resource at the same time. It's just that once one thing sleeps, the other can still do work. So fmtd default deserialize edge count, edge bound from find edge. Isn't there like find node? Find edge, find edge, find edge, find edge. Node. Okay, there is a lot of node. Add node, into node, row node, remove nodes. Shrink to fit nodes. Is directed. Update edge. So I can remove a node, but I cannot check if it exists. It's kind of weird, my dude. Or maybe it's like in one of the trait implementations. Build, create, data map, debug, default, serialize edge count. From graph base, graph prop. Index into edge, into neighbors, node count, node indexable. There is a serialize, and I think serialize will be useful if I actually build a search engine on this with this. To trait implementation sensing, machin. Blanket implementation. God damn it. How do you? Next edge. Clone from FMT. Is there examples? Is there examples? There is tests. Find edge. Row edge. Remove node. How is it possible that I cannot search for a node? I mean, it is probably possible, but how is it not like obvious? Or maybe I'm just really confused about how graphs are implemented. Remove edge. Let's see, pet graph. This issues. Call for partition development new model. Is there a find node? Can old issue update weights on so a specific node. Graph map. Index prior to insertion consider using graph map. What is graph map? What is graph map? Map. Graph map. Graph map is a graph data structure using an associative array of its node weights. It uses a combined adjacency list and sparse adjacency matrix representation using for testing for adjacency at constant time. Parameterized over associated data, and for nodes, the node weights must be copy. I'm so confused that the node weights is also its identifier. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Use capacity is derived from edges node count, edge count, clear. Contains node. Yeah, okay. That's what I want. And I can still have just add node and add edge, just like I had before. Not sure I understand what the difference is between a graph and a graph map, but okay, there is just that. An adjacency list graph with arbitrary associated data. Is adjacency list what I think it is? Adjacency list. In graph theory, oops, zoom on that a bit. In graph theory and computer science, an adjacency list is a collection of unordered lists used to represent a finite graph. Each unordered list is within an God damn it, this word is hard to say. Adjacency list describes the set of neighbors of a particular vertex in the graph. This is one of several commonly used representations of graphs for use in computer programs. Okay, so isn't this just what I pictured in my mind when I try to do my graph implementation like this? Like one list per node. And I guess the official way is adjacency list. I guess that's the official way of doing things. Like every time you add an edge, you just add a node identifier to one of the lists. Okay, and the other one is called an adjacency matrix. Adjacency matrix. Just so that I know the vocabulary now. Okay. So adjacency list graph with arbitrary associated data. Stable graph, similar to graph, but it keeps indices stable across removal. Okay, I don't care much, since I'm not gonna remove them anyway. So graph map, an adjacency list graph backed by a hash table. The nodes identifier are the keys into the hash table. Okay, so I guess the default one is just literally like a vector of vectors. But this one is like a hash map of vectors. And so the key of the hash map are the actual node associated with the particular list of edges. Okay, I'm not sure why you would ever want to use that. I guess maybe it's just faster or uses less memory, but yeah. Intuitively, it doesn't seem like such a big deal that you would want separate data structures for it. Matrix graph, an adjacency matrix graph that I'm probably... I think I don't want that because I don't have like 1,000 edges. A sparse adjacency matrix graph with arbitrary associated data. I wonder how sparse matrix are implemented just implemented in a, because it's just not just 2D array this time. It's like Is it like a list of positions or something like that? Sorry for your ears. But okay, let's just use a graph map. I'm guessing it has all the stuff I need anyway. So instead of graph, I use graph map. Is this something? A graph map, like so. Here, graph map, like so. And so it wants node, edge, and then ty. What the fuck is ty? Phantom data. That sounds nice. Is there examples of it? Graph map. Associated data. Yeah, that's the same. Node weights. It's still about node weights, and it's a string, so it does implement copy. E can be of arbitrary type, but I guess it's the edge type. Oh no, the edge type is ty. The graph is directed or undirected. Well, I do want a directed graph. Ah, okay, that's... Okay. So putting like the null tuple means it's undirected, I guess. And then, so from edges. Okay, and graph map. Can I have D graph map? So directed graph map, is that something? Yeah, okay, and then they pick for you. Okay. This is like... okay, not sure I get it, but it gets rid of the extra thing I have to... the extra type I have to put for the extra generic I have to put. A node exists for... So I cannot add node. That's... yes, I can. Add node. See, I can add node. The method add node exists for mutable references. What is the full error messages? Oh, wait. So mute self. Yeah, but I have a mutable reference. Method cannot be called on mute directed due to unsatisfied trade bound. Doesn't satisfy copy. Oh, string does not implement copy. Ah, okay. That's surprising. That is surprising, but okay, maybe it makes sense. So can I just have a struct node derive clone copy, and it will have just a URL, which is... I wonder if this thing is copyable, but we'll see. Label, which is just a string. This field does not implement copy. The copy trait cannot be implemented for this type. It can't. But like I can implement clone, but if it can be cloned, can't it just be copied? Like, I don't get it. I do not get it. First, implement copy trait. I've never explicitly implemented the copy trait, actually. Pub trait, copy, clone. Yeah, that makes sense. Type whose value can be duplicated simply by copying bits. By default, the variable bindings have more semantics, in other words. However, if a type implementation of copy has copy semantics, we can derive a copy implementation. Clone is also required as it's a super trait of copy. You can also implement copy and clone manually. Implicitly, yes. A simple bitwise copy of string values would merely copy the pointer, leading to a double free down the line. For this reason, string is clone but not copy. Ah, okay, I see. I see. When can't my type be a copy? Yeah, okay, I understand, but can't I also just duplicate the whole buffer for the string? Like, I don't really care about performance right now. And should my type be copy? I don't care about should, I just want my graph to work. Rest copyable. String is not copy the same way as vec isn't both handle heap packages, so cannot be safely copy. Subject is copyable, tutorial cover, but it's not to shadow. Do not be copyable to be passed from a channel. Rest is explicit first. Often here complaint from C programming mostly with regard to C++ is that there is too much implicit copying in C++, which hides memory allocation coupled with implicit conversions. Intense, yeah, okay. I mean, that's fun. I don't mind about manual copying, but like the stuff I use does not agree, so I mean, this explicitness shows in two trays you have here. Okay, how to create new instance, they may be called explicitly. Yes. Okay, they just say the same thing, so no solution basically. But then why is the pet graph library only allowing stuff to be copied? It's quite annoying. Why can't you be cloned, my dude? Associated data for the node weights must implement copy and will be used as node identifier duplicated into several places in the data structure. It must be suitable as a hash key, implementing equal plus hash. The node type must be also implement ord, so that the implementation can be ordered the pair for an edge connecting any node A and B. So I'm guessing it must implement the copy trait just because of hash table. Okay. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Can I have my own hash table with my own vertex indices? Can I maintain? I mean, that's kind of cringe, but can I just maintain a huge vector? A huge vector, a vector of nodes, and then I give the indices to that vector to the graph instead. I guess I can do that, but that's not very fun. That is in fun. Graphs. Node index label, edge index label, edge no label, node no label, graph content. And an here called weights in this implementation and are associated with nodes and edge respectively. They can generally be of arbitrary type and don't have to be what you might conventionally consider weight-like. For example, using a string reference for n will work. Many algorithms that require costs let you provide a cost function that translates your n and e weights into cost appropriate to the algorithm. Some graph types and choices do impose bounds on n and e. Requires edge weights that implement partial order. Graph map requires nodes and weights that can serve as hash map keys, since that graph type does not create standalone node indices. TY controls whether the edge are directed or undirected. IX appears on graph types that use indices. It is exposed so that you can control the size of node and edge indices and therefore the memory footprint of your graphs. Allowed values are those. 232 being the default. Shorthands type. Okay, that I understand. Create features. Ok. Euh... Fuck. Guess I'm going to make some tea. Alright. Ah. Mm-hmm. So let's just go back to something that was working, which is this. And I guess I could just keep visited as a hash set string, like so. But again, it should be like a mutable hash set use std. I wonder if this need does this need the copy trait? No, it just needs partial equal equal and hash. Okay, this, and now I need to do or base, no, or visited contains, it's a reference to the base URL, like so. We want to ignore it, covered by a bound introduced by this call. A bit confused, but okay. Here I still need to just pass visited and also depth. And here I need let mute visited is equal to hash set new. Visited, like so. Need to blow my nose. Alright. God damn, being sick is really fucking annoying. I'm starting to think, since we have this, that I should call this recursion. Recursion, yes, I can spell. Then I should do visit URL recursion, like so, and then I should have a thing called actually visited URL, but then there's base URL, which is a URL, and yeah, I guess I still need the depth, like so, and then it will just be a result. But this time we need to give a graph as a result, or a box din error, like so. And what we do is put those there, and then there. This can be this way, and this is recursion, like so, and this is depth. And so we let graph is equal to visit URL, base URL and a depth of 3, like so. Same argument, and this is a string, and this is just this. Expected. Doesn't that give the exact same thing? Oh yeah, doesn't give the graph. Okay, so yeah, we need this, or we just return the graph. We just return okay graph. All right. So that should be the exact same behavior, except we cannot do use visited contains, which is the whole point. Why not? Apparently I need to also have this. Okay. The trade borrow URL is not implemented for string. Borrow URL. Oh yeah, okay. It's not it's actually not a hash set of string. It is a hash set of URL, I think. Okay, so now that works. I need to do visited inserts, I guess. Yeah. Base URL, like so. That expects, yeah, just base URL. Consider cloning the value if performance is acceptable. Okay, indeed, it's fine if we clone it for me. Can build it, okay. And so now if we have visited something, we won't visit it again, which is nice. So hopefully it takes less time and we don't go on multiple the same URL. So we already went to proxy caching. Okay, so it takes a lot less time. That's already nice. I wonder why it went on multiple times the same URLs as before, but I guess it found them in other pages and then came back to them. But yeah, if we have already visited them, I don't think we want to go back. Okay. So that's good. Yes, I can move this to lower. This I can completely remove. We don't use it anymore. That we can put at the top. Yes, I'm just slightly cleaning up stuff. Okay. Maybe we don't need it. I don't know what's called base URL. Can I just make this URL and then, because I thought this is compile time stuff, but does that work? Result. Ah yes, it's a result. Okay, never mind. Base URL like so. Okay, don't care about this. Okay. Rust, write to file. Yes, I forgot how to write to a file in Rust because yes. And I guess okay, I can just open it like this. So it's in use stdfs file. Can I just do file create? What does create do? Open a file as write-only mode. This function will create if it does not exist and will truncate it if it does. Yes, that's what I want. Let mute file dot file is equal to this. I don't know. Let's create it. Graph dot. Like so. Actually, I don't really care about the dots. Can I first pipe I don't know, writer to comment. Do you execute the command in Rust? Damn, this is slow. std process. So piped. So we do command new, then we add arg, then we say std out is piped. Can I do std in is piped? So I guess std in is just piped. New pipe should be arranged to connect the parent and child process. Make pipe is nightly only experimental. So you can set the arg, you can add an argument to pass to the program, okay? Get args ends, get program new output. New, okay. Okay, spawn, execute the command as a child process, returning a handle to it. By default, it's inherited from the parent. Okay, spawn. Execute the command as a child process, waiting for it to finish and collecting all of its output. Yeah, I think that's what I want. Okay, so it's in std process command. Use std process command, I guess. So what we want is let's dot command is equal to command new program is just dot. Then arg is tpng. And we want to set std in, and this can be configuration for the child process standard input. Default inherit defaults to piped. And so cannot scroll that. Cannot scroll, cannot scroll, cannot scroll. So std in. Just a cfgt and it's into stdio. A new pipe should be arranged to connect the parent and child process. So I do stdio piped. A new pipe should be arranged to connect the parent and child process. Okay, so it's piped. And then child std intake. So need to import stdio, and then std is just stdio null piped. So it's not inherit, it's not nulled, so I guess it's piped. Which apparently needs to be like this, and apparently it needs to be mutable as well. And so now we do dot commands std in. It says take, but I have no take. Oh, okay, just returns std in. Okay. Wonder why it's called take. That's a bit strange, but okay. And also, I think for my use case, I also need std out to be piped. It's just one semicolon. Let mute dot command std in is equal to dot command std intake, and this can be like this. I don't understand too much why this would not build. Not found in this scope. Connect. Oh, fuck's sake, I was connecting to the same URL again and again and again. That's so retarded, god damn it. Okay. Connect. And also here it was hard coded. Okay, good that I catch this now. So this is base URL domain, I think, and here it's just oops, base URL scheme, no query. I don't think that's it. Host, returns the parsed representation of the host for this URL non-scheme. Not sure. So, I mean, I could just do domain plus this plus this URL port. I don't know. Does that work? Not really. Okay, wait, let me just say welcome, whatever. I'm going to use the method and are incorrect. What do you want? Connect, same domain. This is what? Option. I mean, it must have a thing. Yeah. By this point, it must have a thing. Can I do very quickly just also, I think I need to 1965. I think that was the port. Can I just do print ln this of base URL? No, yeah, just base URL, the parsed one. Hosts. That's fine. Let's just comment out stuff. Some domain. Okay. And don't have like base URL. What do we have? Why? Come on, help me. No? First URL. Let's see. URL. Scheme, username, password, host, string. Host, port, path, segment, query, fragment, cannot be base. Okay, so yeah, I'm guessing let base URL how does it call it? Add is equal to base URL domain base URL ports. I don't even need that, huh? Can't I just do like so and then just plus, since it's always the same port? Since it's, yes, I need unwrap. String from reference to owned. Okay. Let's base domain is equal to base URL domain unwrap. Base domain. Does that work? Let's base domain port. Create a own string from a string reference. Does this it returns a result? Okay. Wonder if this still will work. If this will still work. Okay, don't need this. Don't need this. Use parentheses. This method call. Oh, so okay. Apparently they changed it, I guess. So here is just something, but now it's a method. Sure. Like this, I guess. It returns configuration for the child process. Okay, no, wait. This returns a command. This returns a command. This returns a command. Okay, I have to say I have to say spawn. Okay, my bad. And this is okay. So this is dot process. This is not a command, this is a process. Process std in dot process std intake. And this returns an option. So okay or okay, or else is just lazy evaluated. Okay, or failed to get std in. I don't know. Okay, now you have the std in, and now I can just what can I do? I just basically do this, write this to the std in. I mean, in the example, it's like spawning a new thread, but I don't think I care. I can just wait. I can wait for it to finish. I mean, I need to wait for it to finish. So can I just do dot process std in write write fmt write all, I guess, and then it's just oops, give me this back. The dot is equal to this. Okay. Let's do this, and then graph dots. Yeah, I don't know if this is the optimal way of doing this, but whatever. As bytes. Okay. I think I also will need a std out. Okay. Okay. So I'm writing this to std out. Actually, maybe this needs to be indeed in a separate thread. Spawn. So how do they do it? Just move. I guess he's moving the std in one to this closure. Not sure. This function should return a result or accept this. Yes, okay. I see. And write all returns a result. That's good. That is. Cannot be shared between threads safely. Okay, yeah, it's moving the entire scope, but I don't care about move. I mean, I just need one variable moved. I mean, I'm trying to be fancy, but I'm also curious. Okay, whatever. Let's see if it works without a thread first. Then, so we write it all to std in. Then we want to do dot. I mean, we want to like literally open the file and then do dot file write all. Write all. I think we can do so. Let output is equal to dot process wait with input. Yeah. And then this returns an IO result, so I can do that. UTF-8 lossy. Sure. But that's just job bytes, right? Can I just do write all output? Doesn't write. Ah, okay. See. Arguments to this method are incorrect, so output is just output, but it needs to be a bunch of bytes. To owned clone std out into equal. The data that the process wrote to std out. Yeah. Is that good? Yes, I can do it like so. Make it a slice of bytes. Apparently this does not need to be mutable. Oh, okay. I don't even need to capture it. It's just automatically captured. Okay. Let's see if that works. Let's see if that works with a depth of 1, because I don't have all day. No, it does not. I need a thread. I need a thread. I'm guessing it's blocking there. Hello. Hello 2. Oh no. So it is waiting there indefinitely. Oh, okay. So I did wrote it all to std out, but then wait with input. Why doesn't the process ever die? I'm a bit confused. So what is the documentation on this? Wait with output. Simultaneously waits for the child to exit and collect all remaining output on the std out std error handles, returning an output instance. The std in handle the child process will be closed before waiting. Okay, yeah, that's what I want as well. This helps avoid deadlock. It ensures. Is it a should or a will? Yeah, it's will. Will be closed. So it's automatically closed for me. By default, std in, std out, and std error are inherited from the parent. In order to capture the output into this result output, it is necessary to create new pipes between parent and child. Use cout. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Oh, yeah, but I don't care about std error. But I hope it's okay. I hope it's okay, yeah. Let's see. Inherit null. Wait for no, it was wait with. Yes, wait with input. Output status success. Pipe FD. Pipe FD. Okay, I'll try wait. For reading from child standard output. This example directly fails to compile. Okay. Child kill, and for the child process to exist, the child already existed. Doom. Destruct is used in the std field on child. When an instance of child is dropped, the child std underlying file closed. Okay, can I close it explicitly maybe? Reverse std unwrap. What is output? Right. I also wonder maybe doesn't output implement? Maybe that's just a writer. That's just a reader. Wait with output. Wait with output. Output, what is output? It should implement probably reader, no? Do you implement reader, my dude? Structs? Nope. Again, auto trait implementation. Output. Out status. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Okay, it's not at all what I was thinking about. Yeah. So this just waits forever. This. Can I do the processing? Isn't there like a close or flush? Oh, maybe a flush. Doesn't do anything. Does not do anything. Write all into write. Wonder what the difference between write and write all is. Write a buffer into this writer, returning how many bytes were written. Attempts to write an entire buffer into this writer. This method will continuously call write until there is no more data to be written. Oh no, okay. By ref write fmt. Can I just do this? Oops. Wait, no. New extra arguments. FMT arguments. Huh. First rates FMT. Let's see. Is there an example for rate FMT? Just curious. Format hours. Yeah, okay, bon. Not very different from what I was doing. Dot processing. What else is there? Nothing much, huh? Nothing much. There is no like close method on it or anything. What if I do dot process? How about kill it? Yes, but I need this to be PNG. Foo as well. The PNG as well. Okay. Let's see. It's an empty file. What if I just experimenting sleep? Yes. TD, I don't know, time, duration from seconds to. That's not good. Ah, yes. Okay. Up. Let's see. Wait 2 seconds. Then do this. And now it had time to like actually generate it. And okay, the representation is still disgusting, but I'll read. Okay. Okay. So I do need to wait before I do this. But apparently it just waits forever. So I do need to put this in a thread maybe. That will allow it to. So it was reaching this, but it waited forever. So it had time to write it all, but it was just waiting until infinity. That's kind of strange. Oops, nope, that's not what I want. I want this. This function return result or option to accept this. Okay, I don't care. Just unwrap. This is not really a good error messages. Good error message. The string cannot be shared between threads safely. Okay. So that's why they use the move thingy. Use parentheses to call this trait object. So here I only care about stdin and graph dot. And actually graph dot can be done in stdin, I don't care. It was not found in result child instead. Reason. Oh, I see. Facts. So. Shit. Shit cannot move. That was because it's borrowed out of. Yes, okay. So I cannot use dot process in there. To force the closure to take ownership of graph. I don't want to take ownership of graph. Why is it? Why is this, can I just clone it and not care? Nope, nope. It's a read-only. Why is a read-only causing so much trouble? Read-only reference, my dude. May outlive borrowed value graph. Force the closure to take ownership of graph and any other referenced variable. Use move keyword. I already. Oh, I'm not? Okay. Okay. Ik ben stupid. Okay. So now it kind of works. Does that work? It does. Incredible. So I'm not 100% sure why putting this in a separate thread makes it suddenly work. But yeah. Especially since I did manage to write it all. Maybe the pipe buffer wasn't big enough. And yeah, don't know, don't care. It works. I have other stuff to do. Yep. Typing dot representation of graph to graph with and writing the output to an image. Okay. That looks clean enough. Let's try with like a depth of sure, a depth of 3. Why not? Still visiting the HTTPS ones. That makes me. It's kind of weird. Also, it's blocked now. Okay, wait. Okay, let's just do. But this would like. If it's different than Gemini, just don't do it. Oh, fuck. It's the opposite. If it's equal to Gemini, then you visit it. Yes. Okay, it's only Gemini now. Let's go. Let's go. And I'm actually, okay, first outside website that I'm visiting. Second website that I'm visiting. Graph is too large, but okay. Oh, fuck. Cannot allocate memory. Okay. How large is this image? Is that a big image? It doesn't look like a big image. But anyhow, it's too large. Does that work? Yeah, okay. I need to learn some graph skills. Is it easy to learn Rust after C? Should I learn C first to understand Rust? Hmm. I don't think it's easy. Actually, like for most programming language, like it's really, for example, it's really easy to learn Python if you know C. But Rust, like it's like C, but with more restrictions. And like most of it is all of it is restrictions for your own good. But sometimes it's just hard to understand like why those restrictions are in place. And so yeah, that's it's a bit tricky sometimes. I think and especially like in C there is just no memory safety. So you can like do whatever. And sometimes you have something that is actually unsafe, but either you don't know about it or you don't care about it and you just keep living your life, you know? But in Rust, it will actually not compile if it's unsafe. Or if and if it's unsafe, you have to explicitly say that it's unsafe to the compiler. So yeah, it's quite tricky. Well, I mean, the simple answer is I learned Rust after I was decently well versed in C, and learning Rust was still very hard. So yeah, it's not an easy language to pick up even if you know C. But it's probably a lot easier to pick up Rust after you've learned C than if you only know like Python or JavaScript, I would say. So yeah. And like if you compare it to C, like Rust to C++, like C++, there is still like a safe memory thing that you can use, but it doesn't forbid you from using C. So in C++, if you want to do unsafe stuff, you can. It's just like, yeah, just go ahead, my dude. You know what you're doing. But in Rust, it will just say, no, 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 can't do that. So yeah, it's a bit trickier. Still a very nice language to learn, by the way, but yeah. Dum. Thank you. Yep, no problem. What to do next? Would actually like to have like a correct representation of my graph because right now it looks like garbage. So what if I only have like one node? Oh. Okay. I think it could be better if I just made it like could I reduce the graph to not all the pages but just the domain names, maybe? So I make a new graph that is just the old graph, but like filtered down, like you apply some kind of unique operation, and the key is the host name. Let's see. Let's see. Or at least can I? Can I? Fucking Python AWS developer. Uh, what was I trying to do? Ah, yes. So when I add node, so I add node there and I add node there. Also, it's weird that I added here. That doesn't make any sense. I shouldn't do that. I should not do that. I should just add the base one here. Oh. Vertex ID. Yes, vertex ID. Clone, add nodes. Can I get a vertex ID from this? So I add it here. URL, vertex ID. Okay, can I pass the vertex ID here and where do I give it? Here, base vertex ID. And now it takes base vertex ID, which is I don't give a shit. Graph, is there a vertex ID here? Pet graph. Can I get vertex ID? Vertex ID. Does that work? Where can I get vertex ID from you, my dude? Vertex ID. How? Vertex. I'm confused right now. Graph. Okay, so you have a graph, and then you add a node, and then it returns a... Ah, it's a node index. Okay, never mind. Node index. So it's called a node index. Node index. Like so. Like so. Yes. Node index. Okay, it has default. Let me rename this. Oh, can't rename this. Node ID. Node ID. Let me rename this as well to node ID. Is there any vertex left? No. Okay, it's all node ID now. No errors. I don't even remember why I wanted to do this. Ah, yes, just because it's kind of strange, I guess. And because I'm adding node multiple times. Does this still work? Yeah, it's still disgusting. So, first, let me create a little helper function. Hmm. For URL node50, which takes a URL, and returns a string. And this is just formats, domain, and then can I just do URL domain plus URL URL path? Domain plus URL path. This is not to work apparently. Whatever. okay. Then add nodes, URL, node formats, node formats. This occurs. What? Oh, can I just give it this? And same one here, URL node format, base URL, like so. Is it slightly more readable now? Kinda, like, yeah, okay. At least there is no, it's slightly bigger. It's slightly bigger. Why is there like quotes on there? That's kind of cringe. Okay. Edge no label. What if I do with no config on the thing? Is it cleaner? Oof. So not really. Just put zeros everywhere on the edge weight because that makes sense. Okay. Node index label. Use indices for node label. Graph content only. Guessing that's just node index label. That's funny. I mean, at least I can read it now, but yeah, it doesn't make much sense. Edge no label, I guess it was nice. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's put it to who? See how it goes. That is too big, my dude. So okay, but there is we can see like the kind of the structure at least. But why? Wait, so this is just there 2 times. Why? So dumb. So dumb, I don't get it. Like I've seen configuration at least 10 times there. So the problem is I've only visited like, I don't know, maybe 10 pages, but it generated a graph that is way too large. So print ln graph node. Wait, let's just say node counts is graph node count nodes. I think that was it, right? Count node. Why the fuck is my autocomplete not working anymore? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Node index count. Isn't there like a count? Edge count. Isn't there like a node count as well? Graph node counts. Okay. Okay. It's the opposite. Node count. Okay, and why not do edge count as well? Edge count. Let's see. Yes. Okay, I have 138 nodes. That does not make any sense. Why? Why? Ah, I guess I'm I'm not reusing the correct IDs. Like it gets lost when I add new node. Fuck. Alright, more tea. Alright. Bidum. Okay, I have to find back the correct node ID. But then I go back to my initial problem that I had, like the problem that I had in the beginning, where there's a graph, there is a graph map, but the graph map doesn't allow strings as a key since they're like non-copyable. Let's try to understand how node add works. Add node. So strange, like they call this like node count and then they call the other one add node. I guess, I mean, they both make sense, but like, just make up your mind already. Add node from edges, add node with capacity. Add node. Add the new node with a given weight, returning the corresponding node index. Add edge. Contains edge. What? Oh, but that's CSR. Graph types, I want just graph. Add edge, add node, capacity, clear. Clear edges. Contains edge. Add a node, also called vertex, with associated data weight to the graph. Computes in constant time. Returns the index of the new node. Panics if the graph is at the maximum number of nodes for this index type. Okay. Node weight. Access the weight of node A. If node A doesn't exist, the graph returns none. Node weight mute. Access the weight. If node weight, okay. So we can access the weight from the index, but we cannot access the index from the weight. Kind of annoying. Add edge. Update edge. Edge weight. Edge weight mute edge endpoints. Remove node, remove edge. Neighbors. Sorry, neighbors directed. So it's just an iterator. Okay, fine. Neighbors undirected. Edges. Externals. Filter map. Is there like a fold iterator in those? Find edge. Images index twice mute map. Neighbors. The map. New undirected. Next edge, node count, node indices. Return an iterator over the node indices in the graph. Okay, so I can look them up in okay, yeah. Retain nodes. From elements, system graph. God, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Okay, but at least I know the problem. Fix me too many nodes. Compare to number of busy pages. About 10 pages. 10, but got 100 no nodes. Then when you is created for each pages during the recursion. Bad explanation, but it makes sense to me. So yeah, maybe I should actually commit that someday. I have like 0 commit. Okay. Oh well, I'll start streaming again when I eat. See you.